Hi, I wanted to ask you a question. Do you feel like it's time for us to acknowledge that we have a very violent organization that's operating within the United States that is a threat to everyone? We have had two assassination attempts of President Donald Trump, and we have not seen any outcry from the Department of Justice, even from our Congress, from any other state or federal agency. Everyone acts like this is normal. Now, there were times when we talked about other countries that had assassinations of their political opponents, and we thought they were uncivilized. We talked about them as the uncivilized third world countries. Well, guess what? The uncivilized actions of third world countries is right here in the United States. Everyone is afraid to say, but the Democrat Party has become violent. They have become a threat to everybody in the country who does not believe in the things that they believe in, which at this moment is straight up communism. The same things that we saw Mao do, the same things that Pol Pot did, that Stalin did throughout history, we're seeing those things happen in our country right now. And I'll tell you what just happened to me. I just made a video, and by the time I got ready to post it, that video was already scrambled. That means that somebody is doing it. We have a violent group that's operating in this country just like we did in 1960. And we know who that group was. It was the KKK. And they were members of the Democrat Party. Those same people, we saw what happened to John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Robert F. Kennedy, and Malcolm X. We saw all of the things that they did back in the 60s, and we're kind of convinced by now that it was basically the same people. Now, 60 years later, their children or their grandchildren are doing it again. It's time for every American to say, we have an issue in this country. These people are taking out their political opponents. One of the leaders of the World Organization said they were about to go full-fledged on everything. We see what they're talking about. They are not stopping at assassinations. They are not stopping at war. We saw what they did, what the Harris-Biden administration said they were going to do yesterday with this war. We have a group of people who will stop at nothing to get what they want and to destroy our country. It's time for every American to understand that and every American to start talking about it. They are out of control, and they will take out anyone that gets in their way. They have made that very clear. They are dangerous, and they're working straight through what we always thought was a political party and straight through all of our federal agencies.